Hello everybody, and welcome to update video number 6432. The focus of today's channel update is on two things. That's right, one, it's May, and it's not May the 4th or the 5th. That's right, it is in fact May the 7th. So may the 7th be with you. What am I doing with my life? I have lost all control over this situation. Like, wow. When is this even going to be uploaded? Is it going to be uploaded on the 7th? Probably not. Will that add to the humor? I don't think so. I also just realized that the background here is really boring. We gotta pimp that out. Now, were I any other YouTuber, I'd probably go ahead and Google something stupid like, oh, how to make people like you so much that they'll give you money on Patreon. And then when that didn't work, I'd be like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna go ahead and Google something stupid like pictures of Owen Wilson saying, wow. And then, print those things out and stick them on the wall behind me, but I'm poor, so I can't afford printer paper for the printer I have over there. So I'm just going to, we'll CG them in or something, like, just like, green screen, and then they just sort of fade into existence in the corners. And I don't know what special effects I just used in post-production there, but I bet you right now they're gonna be terrible. Oh shit, and you can see my recording software. Some of you may be wondering exactly what this video is about, since we're about 2 minutes in and I've said nothing of importance. As I said, it is May and I have a dissertation, and those two things affect the channel quite seriously. But Miles, you ask, what does your dissertation have to do with me, the viewer? Well, that's pretty simple. In fact, it means that I can't really produce content at the rate that I'd like to. Or, alternatively, it means I can't produce it to the editing quality that I'd like to. This edit, in fact, for this video, has a lot more cuts and things in it than you may be used to if you're new to the channel. My older stuff used to have a lot of it because I had time and patience and a will to succeed. Also, can you imagine shooting an update video in one take? That is some god-tier stuff. These jump cuts, they're not going anywhere. Remember, kids, self-deprecating humor is the best way to your audience's heart. It shows that you take yourself seriously, but not so seriously that you aren't ready to make fun of yourself before other mean people on your YouTube comment section can. For those of you interested in my dissertation, I will probably make a video on it in the future once I work out whether or not I even have the rights to my own intellectual property in this sense. Because technically the university would get a pretty fair share of, yeah. Little known fact, I got like 50% for intellectual property law, so I am not qualified to deal with this. So, as many of you may have noticed, the sub count has increased from previous months, from February and March. March was pretty dead, so was February. January was completely dead, and all of that is entirely due to the fact that I just didn't upload anything. I mean, my upload schedule is more erratic than a random number generator. That was Mahatma Gandhi, he said that. You can quote him. That said, the channel is doing very well this month, despite our previous inactivity. The RimWorld videos have done pretty well proportionally compared to the other stuff I put up, and there was one video in particular, I think it was like the longest one I made, that's got 150 views for no reason at all, and the audience retention is like 3% because I think I titled it How to Build a Kill Box, like it comes across as a tutorial, and everyone clicks on it, this hour-long tutorial, because yeah, that's what it's gonna be, bro. And then, like, it's me being like, hey, everybody, welcome back to RimWorld. Today we join the naughty boys. And, they're clearly disappointed. Also, you may have guessed it, but yes, this video is being recorded on my brand new tripod, the Voyager T3000, of which I do have a video, which will be linked at the end of this one, or down in the description below. Anyway, guys, all I wanted to mention, really, for this video was that recordings are going to be slow coming. May is a busy month for South African students in general, and, in your final year of law, it is pretty tedious. I've got my dissertation due at the end of the month, which is what point 2 of the video was about, and semester tests and assignments and other assessments along the way. Now, what does that mean for the channel, you might ask? Well, you may have noticed a certain rise in 30-minute long unedited RimWorld videos on the daily, and those simply exist because the game lends itself to that sort of gameplay footage. The game is inherently about narratives, and cropping up the video too much would disrupt that narrative that you're sort of trying to put forward. The game is creating for you. And so I'm comfortable not editing them too much so that there's a continuity to the playthrough. Now, for games like Frostpunk, which has just started coming out on the channel, and I have done I've already recorded it actually, a full playthrough of the first mission, and again, that was just because I don't have time to, unfortunately, record now, listen to comments, record later, that sort of thing. It just takes too long, and so I just sort of, on the weekends, I'll sit down for 5 hours, record a batch, edit a batch, and then encode and upload. That being said, there are now 3 categories of content that I would like to focus on the channel here at Largely Unemployed. The first of which is the videos you are used to these days, which are longer form, not too heavily edited series in games like RimWorld and Frostpunk, and things that lend themselves to those sort of longer narratives. Anything between 20 minutes and an hour, really, per video, and only the people who actually play the game and who want to watch that, want to be part of that narrative experience will actually watch those videos, and I'm fine with that. Type 2 videos will be those that I'm able to spend a bit more time on, and will probably be produced over a week or two, so they'll come out a lot less frequently. I'd like to make one a week, every Thursday if possible, for, that's right, the long-awaited Throwback Thursdays series. However, the odds of that happening in this month and the next, when I've got exams in June, are pretty damn low. In fact, uploads in July are going to be very difficult because I'm nowhere near campus for that time. I can't go in and upload, of course, and then again, it'll have to be batches. But hopefully, we can work it out. I'd also like to do things like games with my girlfriend again, which is where Aisha and I play games together. And I've got a lot of really cute co-op ones that friends of mine have suggested, and that some of you in the comments section have suggested. So again, thank you, by the way, guys, for all the suggestions. They really do help me decide what to do next. And then, of course, lastly is Type 3 content, which will be different things at different times, but right now, I am most incredibly inspired by Angry Tom. You should go and watch his channel. He is hilarious, but he has a series which he calls Super Chill, where he basically plays a simple game that lends itself to chatting, not a lot going on the screen, and it's basically a podcast. It's just like a way to chat, man, engage with the audience, talk about something relevant, cool stuff. And yeah, he plays, I think, Shopkeep, and a couple other games on there. Tape Gaming, who is another one of my favorite YouTubers, he plays City Skylines, which is actually, haha, wink wink, what I plan to be doing as well. Did I just say wink wink without winking? What the fuck am I doing with my life? But all in all, the channel is doing pretty well. Sub count is up, view time is up, audience retention is also up. So thank you to all of my new subscribers and all of my old ones too. And here's to 2018 being a pretty good year for Largely Unemployed. If you enjoy my videos, guys, and I really hope you do, please leave comments, leaving suggestions for games to play, for advice for the games, edits I could do, anything that you think would be of importance to the channel. I've also got an email address that you're more than welcome to send things to if you don't want them public. Otherwise, check out my social media pages, including Facebook and Twitter, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.